Season to Taste with Peter Jovetic, an exclusive presentation of Lindo's group of companies.
Welcome to Season to Taste. I'm your host, Peter Jovetic. Here we have Chef Ian Carruthers from Bermudaful Catering. Chef, what have we got tonight?
Good evening, Peter. We're going to do a herb crusted rack of lamb. I'm going to do a simple ratatouille, show you guys my version of it, and some boursin mashed potatoes.
Lovely. What's the first step? What would you like me to do for you?
Well, I'm going to give you the rack of lamb. If you can just sear them off in a nice hot pan that you've got going there.
Great stuff. Yeah. And how long will that take?
It's
a couple of
just
seconds?
as long as the pan's hot, you can hear it sizzling nice.
Just make sure that it's all seared on all sides.
Yeah. A little bit of salt and pepper.
Well, what are you going to do for
I'm going to start chopping this onion. So just a nice small dice. Makes everything cook out quick and easy. We've got a pan on. Just going to add some oil. Add the onion. I've diced up some yellow squash and some zucchini. Going to add this in there.
Okay, so this is nice and seared on one side.
Okay, now I've got some chopped tomatoes. I just add this into it and reduce it down. It's really that simple.
All right, so now we have the rack of lamb. Chef Ian, would you like to do the honours with the mustard?
Yeah.
And the panko?
I've just got a Grey Poupon, simple Dijon mustard. I just brush the back of the top of the lamb. This basically gives it a nice taste, but it also keeps the breadcrumbs sticking nicely. And then we just sprinkle these over the top. And these will go into the hot oven about 12 minutes for medium rare.
Lovely.
And we'll just put these away.
Pop those in the oven, and then we've got a little one that something we prepared earlier. Let's pop that over here. This is what it'll look like once it's come out of the oven. Now, how are we going to garnish that, Chef? What are you going to do for me?
Okay, so once this ratatouille is just reduced down, it comes to a nice thicker consistency.
Now, we want to make sure we don't overcook the tomatoes, correct?
Well, the tomatoes or the zucchini, but it will cook very quickly because it's in such a small dice.
Absolutely.
So we're just going to check the seasoning, maybe put a little bit more salt and pepper in there.
May I?
Yeah, please.
Season to taste.
So this is going to take probably about another 10-15 minutes on just a slow heat. So again, I've got one that I've already done for you, and then we're going to take this rack of lamb. We're going to put it right on the middle of the plate here, and then I'm going to serve this with a boursin mashed potatoes.
Nice
So we basically just make a mashed potato like you would any other day, but you add and whip in the boursin cheese. It's got that really creamy and garlic texture. So I do a little twist on it. I put it in a piping bag, and then we can just pipe it. You can use any piping bag, and then we can just simply pipe it onto the plate. It gives a lovely garnish, and everybody wants to know how you do it. You just maybe take a fresh sprig of rosemary, finish it off, and then you've got the nice tomato texture, the garlic mashed potatoes, and the herb crusted rack of lamb.
Beautiful. This fantastic dish was herb crusted rack of lamb with mustard, ratatouille vegetables and boursin potatoes from Bermudian chef Ian Carruthers. I'm your host Peter Jovetic, and this has been Season to Taste.
Season to Taste with Peter Jovetic is an exclusive presentation of Lindo's group of companies, featuring Gosling's Wine of the Week, a VSB TV11 production recorded on location at the Bermuda Gas showrooms.
The Wine of the Week is presented by Gosling's.
Chef Ian's Rack of Lamb calls for a special wine, and Gosling's recommend La Crema Monterey Pinot Noir. This wine has aromas of boysenberry and cherry. The broad palate is filled with flavors of ripe plum, dark chocolate, and espresso bean. It is rich and round, with a firm structure and beautifully balanced acidity. The retail price is $30 and is available at Lindo's and Gosling stores.
The Wine of the Week was presented by Gosling's.